What are you doing?
Jesus.
Can't fix it.
Nobody can. Nobody can.
Now I just sent these notes over here. And I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. These notes not being where I asked them to be.
Well, we're going to bind in those dudes.
Did I send them to you accidentally?
I'll check.
It should have popped up. Ooh, whoa.
That's why you school to keep.
Let me tell you something.
You know.
You will not.
See, which way? I'm going north, right?
You will not run me today, yesterday, or
Girl,
forevermore.
I run you.
I don't know where my notes went. All right. This is the rambling report. I don't need the girls to see my heavy chestedness.
I mean, you could be inverted. There's many ways to be out here in these
Yeah, it
streets.
could be flat chested. So what we're going to talk about is just a couple of the hot topics out in the world. There you go with that sigh again.
I can't breathe. This Arkansas monkey.
I don't need you to tell my location. We just went over this.
It's the South.
There you go, the South.
Atlanta, Birmingham.
I don't need you to give locations. Don't give the destinations. Just say the South.
Baton Rouge. Listen.
You're on my nerves this evening. And we done had this nice dinner. You want to come out here and act a fool.
Yeah.
Anyway. This is the rambling. No, let me stop. This is the rambling report.
You went Southern then?
Well, that's how I talk.
You talk like Tamala Man.
What is wrong with you?
Maybe you're from Texas.
I said we're not gonna name names. The South. That's where I'm from. Anyway, I'd like to start this out by laughing
Are
at.
you Hispanic?
Mama, will you please? Do I come to your job and harass you?
You can't find it.
I can look it up and GPS it and come there and bother you.
You have to let somebody let you in.
And I'll knock on the door until somebody lets me in.
Whose little girl is this?
Good Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm done.
Like, I don't even want to do the video no more. You so aggravating. So Monique has gotten up on the stage at the Apollo and took it upon herself to tell Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah to do some lascivious act that I just cannot speak because it's terrible. Why are you looking like that?
I'm being quiet.
Unstiff your neck.
I'm being quiet.
I saw on, what is it, not the real, I can't never get these names together, it's not the true, the one with Cheryl Underwood. If you don't speak to me.
That's it. Talk. I spelled it.
Cheryl Underwood on the talk, she's giving very, you know, she was expressing herself through her art and through her comedy, which would have been nice if she wasn't complaining about being blackballed in the first place. You complaining about being blackballed and then you go and say something that will ensure that the girls won't work with you. It just doesn't make sense. What are your thoughts?
I like what Arsenio Hall said about it this morning.
I didn't hear Arsenio.
Yeah, he was on Brother Tom Jonas' show. You know, we listen to Brother Tom in the morning.
I don't.
He said, "Why was it Bill Bellamy?"
Speak up.
It might have been Bill Bellamy. They both of them do the show. But anyway, it was you don't do that to Oprah because it's like Oprah. They felt like maybe Oprah could like have your lights turned off and she don't work for the light company.
Of all people,
Don't bother Oprah.
of all people,
He said that she been send somebody over to have them roll up your grass
I come for
and
Lee Daniels and
take
Tyler
your
Perry.
dog. And that's what he said. That's what they said.
I come for Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry all the
Leave
time.
Oprah alone.
But what I will never do is go for Oprah Gale.
Mm-hmm. Leave her alone.
I won't.
And she don't really bother me.
She don't bother nobody, but you know, except, you know, Stedman.
I mean, they got an agreement.
That's not my business.
She bothered him and he stay okay. Bother me.
Like, of all people, Oprah Gale Winfrey, I wouldn't. It was unnecessary.
Right, because Oprah, as far as we know, has not done anything to that job.
I don't even know if Oprah knows who Monique is. Like, she don't know her.
She's not. I mean, she made an impact with Precious. We didn't like Monique. She played that.
I don't see.
But she wasn't impactful really before or after that to a person like Oprah.
Oprah still don't know who she is. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't. I mean, you know, Oprah.
Honestly,
You got to really kind of be doing something.
I saw Precious the one time,
It was enough.
and I feel like Mariah Carey could have won an award.
Yeah.
Gabourey.
Gabourey should have won.
Gabourey Cinnabon should have won something.
Leave that baby alone. I heard you.
she should have won an award.
Okay, I agree. I did that.
Like, Monique did a great job, but she didn't necessarily do anything that I would have given her.
Well, she was a very believable, trifling mother.
Because Monique might be trifling.
And she should have somebody should have saw it on fire in that movie. She wasn't right.
Yeah, we need Sapphire needs to write Precious too. Precious is Revenge. Where they whooped Mary down, because Mary just wasn't no good.
I mean, I remote it.
I will never watch Precious again, so I'm not going to be able to give you a good critique.
It's been too long, and it once was enough.
2009 was just great. It was fine. You know, it's been almost a full decade, and I don't have to do it again.
And we still don't get a race to the bank.
Still do.
And we don't know much about Monique.
Still don't. Aside from when I see her, the first thing that pops into my mind is, hey, Professor Ogilvy.
Well, I mean, that's the good old days.
I've seen more of Countess Vaughn in the last 2 years than I've seen of Monique.
I really hate that she seems to have a entitlement that she can't get over. It's time to go back to the ground.
Mama done got out here and got skinny and thought she was a white woman all of a sudden.
Baby, you're still not there.
You're still not. I don't understand, because
but the industry is tough. It's never not been tough.
It's always been what it is. And she should know, coming from the comedy side, the comedy industry isn't easy for black people, and especially not for black women.
And there's the thing about it, just learning from just the basic principle of comedy. The basic principle of comedy is timing. Timing goes throughout your life. It's all about timing. You may be good, but you got to hit it right.
Right. She just, I don't know what her issue is.
She needs Jesus.
I mean, yes, aside from needing Jesus, though. Is it like drugs, or is she just crazy? Like,
she entitled, and didn't nobody tell the rest of the world.
How do you get to how you go from being on the Parkers to being entitled all of a sudden? Like, it doesn't make sense. Where
I don't think it was an all of a sudden thing. I think it was a progression. And then she thought she'd hit that lick with Precious. And then now she was going to blow all the way up. But it didn't happen. And if you study history, it's been that way for many people.
Hattie McDaniel won a full Oscar, the first black woman to do it, and went right back to playing maids. I don't understand.
And look, she should have got her a good new Professor Ogilvy now, and went on and made her a chick.
But Monique, at this point, she's cutting off her movie checks.
Yeah,
and her TV checks, because Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels do TV.
Right. And then the thing is, with her, I think she may have thought of like the old time movie stars that, now I'm a movie star and I only do movies. But I mean, the world is different. You have to diversify now. And so the people, like, you'll see a movie actor do a television show.
I mean, she's just not Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is the person, one of the only people that I think will never cross over to TV. And she doesn't have to. I don't think she ever will.
She has been offered good enough stuff to keep her money right.
Exactly that. And she's going into directing now and producing.
Diversify.
She doesn't have to do TV. But Monique says, you need to do TV if you want to continue a check.
You got to run it. You need to go and pull you together, production company, see who can stand to work with you.
Nobody, because she done said Oprah's name.
And folks don't want to be associated with foolishness.
Like, she
might trying to get their job.
She might have been able to link up with Kerry Washington and Viola Davis, who have their own production companies, and see what they got. But now they're not gonna work with her because she's talking crazy about Oprah. It's just
and nobody wants to be associated with someone that's scattered like that.
Now I said
when you're talking about your coin, you're talking about not only your jobs, but the jobs that you provide for others can be jeopardized because you're associated with got a crazy partner.
Right. She took her movie checks off the table. She took her TV checks off the table. She took her talk show checks off the table.
Does she cook? She might need to open a restaurant.
She may be able to go over there with Paula Dean. See what they got going on over there.
Right. She might need to call Paula Dean to see how to survive. Because Paula Dean knows how to survive.
She got to figure something out. Because in a minute, they're not going to come to her comedy shows. It's going to be like Cat Williams. Don't nobody want to see Cat Williams.
Yeah, because Cat Williams is a little too crazy.
He messed up.
Because it's one thing to be funny, but then you need to get somewhere and chill out.
Calm down. Speaking of,
even your boy.
Steve.
I haven't really followed up with that.
It was unnecessary as well.
It sounded a little unnecessary.
He decided to send an email telling the girls,
I love Steve.
Don't talk to me. Which I'm all about, don't talk to me. I'm a big fan of telling folks not to talk to me. But these are people that you got to work with. Right. These are people that you see every day.
Well, and what I think what may have, this is just me guessing because I really didn't follow up on it because it just hurt my feelings because you don't like Steve. But maybe he was too open in the beginning.
It's possible.
And when he started the show, it's kind of like, like at the church, everybody want to go tell the pastor stuff. Now you got 1,000 members. Now you got 2,000 members, and they still want to go tell the pastor that the choir director didn't sing my song last Sunday. Maybe he had that kind of situation.
But in cases like that, then you would hire someone or have someone be the go-between.
Right. But then if you have kept it up until like last week, And now you are Steve Harvey with all these jobs and all this notoriety, and you just now setting this in place. Somebody gonna get mad. So maybe he said it wrong.
And I mean, that's nice what you're saying.
I got to help a brother out.
But he could have called a meeting, a conference call, or something. He didn't have to say it in a email that was like super
and that's the deal.
harsh.
You never put stuff in writing.
He put it in
Nobody
writing.
told the president either. You don't put some stuff in writing.
Who's president?
I said the. I didn't say whose it was.
He's not the president.
He's a president.
He's not
in the
El
world.
Presidente.
He's president in the world.
Law president. He's not.
Stop talking.
He ain't none of that.
And stop writing.
I don't know who she is.
Just Hirsch.
I'm unsure. But
help him, Jesus. Now back to Steve. Help him too, Jesus.
Steve just. It's very much like a situation we had right here at this very church we pulling up to.
Hallelujah.
When our new musician came to choir rehearsal for the first time.
He might be following you.
I do not care. If you are watching, I do not care. Your name is Jeremy and I don't care. I don't care. I don't like him. And he know I like him.
I didn't raise her like that.
She didn't raise me like this. This is on my own volition. Anyway, when he first came to his first choir rehearsal, he got up and said, I'm not here to be y'all's friend. We're not going to have a good time together, this, that, and the other. I'm just here to play. And then didn't nobody like him. And he's shook now because I don't like him. I tried to give him a chance and give him a little leeway, but he acted a fool. And now we're not friends. It's the same thing with Steve Harvey.
He could be your big brother.
He's not. And he never will be.
Y'all could be fake.
We're not. And we never will be. I don't see it for him. Just like I don't see it for Steve Harvey at this point. Now I'm going to listen to the Strawberry Letter every now and then because I like Shirley Strawberry. But Steve, I don't have to fool with Steve.
Shout out nephew.
Nephew was never as funny to me as Steve, which is saying a lot. Again, I'll listen to this Strawberry Letter every now and then because I like Shirley, but you know, I don't have to do Steve. I don't watch Little Big Shots. I don't watch Steve Harvey, the
Little
show.
Big Shots is funny.
I don't listen to the radio.
Well, I mean, they took it off in our market.
No, it's on 101.1.
Now? Here?
No, somewhere else. Why would I be telling? Anyway, I disagree with Monique and Steve. They are burning bridges, and it's just not necessary. Did you want to continue, or did you want to go in?
How much more?
I have a couple more topics.
Ooh.
I can do them by myself.
Hurry.
Bow Wow decided to get online and post a picture of... Have you heard this story?
I don't know.
He posted a picture of a jet. A personal jet plane with the little runner car and the little ladder to get on the plane and all of that, talking about he going somewhere. On this very day, he was spotted on a commercial flight in the coach section. Somebody took a picture of him and put it on Snapchat and was like, I just saw him say that he's flying on a private jet, but he's on my plane. So that sparked Twitter.
He's privately owned by the airline.
Delta. That sparked Twitter to start the Bow Wow challenge, where people post misleading photographs, stupid stuff like they'll take a picture. Let me think of one. I saw one person posted a picture of like a book. The cover of the book was like a sunset and all of that, and they said they were hanging out on the beach, and then they took a picture of the actual book because it was like zoomed in, so all you saw was the sunset, and then they took a picture of the actual book and it was like Bow Wow challenge. You don't understand exactly what I'm saying.
I do understand exactly what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Well, then okay.
Yeah, I kind of work with advertising just a little bit.
It's not advertising.
It's a trick. It's a camera trick. Am I right?
Basically, yeah. I don't need all that from you. Anyway, so
Yes, you do.
Bow Wow then posted that for some reason he said someone took an old picture of him and posted it, and that everybody was so stupid for believing that was him on that day. And the picture that he posted of the private jet was taken from somebody's website, and they spoke up and said this is our picture, but okay. Which disproved him for the second time. And
because you can't steal stuff online anymore.
You can track all these pictures. Like, if it were old picture on Snapchat, it says whether the picture came from the camera roll or not. Like, anyway, so then he came back after calling everyone stupid and then being disproven over again. He came back and said that there was a scientific reason for his lies.
Chemical?
Must be chemical. Because he said it was scientific, and that's when I was telling you about Growing Up Hip Hop, that little show.
Right.
He's going to be on there, and all of this is for that, and ratings, and yada yada. And it's like, Bow Wow just doesn't understand that we don't care nothing about him any longer. We just don't see it.
I like him.
Okay, so my mama likes Bow Wow. She's just about the only person. My mom and his mama.
I'm praying that he's gonna grow out of it.
He has to grow first.
I'm gonna ask you not to talk about this child.
He's 1.5 feet tall, and he really thinks he's relevant, and he's not. I remember telling you, I don't know if you remember me telling you, but I told you about one time where he was walking around with a hoodie in the middle of New York, sneaking up on some teenagers, talking about, I'm hiding, and I hope they don't spot me, and all of this. It's like, if they do, they're not gonna care. Teenagers don't know who Bow Wow is, like that. Bow Wow's fans are my age and older. Like, don't nobody care about Bow.
Remember when he came out? He was a hip rider. He was so cute.
He was 6 years old when we first were introduced. He was precious. He was my first crush. Loved Bow Wow. But at this point, it's just, we don't care. And for you to be trying to make up all these stories and stuff to make us care, it just isn't going to make us care. I mean, if he were on a private jet, we still wouldn't care. We just still wouldn't. He's not.
Because, when you said that, I was like, okay, he's traveling. He probably travels often.
Probably.
What is so spectacular about him traveling? What's
magnificent about
a celebrity who probably works on either end of the country traveling?
Who cares? No one.
I just was wondering. I thought maybe I missed something.
No, you just don't care because don't nobody else care.
That's not.
Speaking of washed up, JaRule, he decided to have some sort of little festival over in the Bahamas.
Oh, Jesus.
You must have heard.
The horror.
So that was a mess.
I'd have been mad as the bell.
I just, for the mere fact that they tried to have an elitist party and it turned out a mess, I'm cackling. Because the tickets were like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they ran from like $2,000 to $12,000.
Loads of money.
And so, they didn't have anything set up.
Right. That was just, God blocked it.
He wouldn't let it be so.
For you to be trying to have this fancy rich people party, God didn't want that to happen. He didn't need it. He said we won't be having it. So
he probably had some people that didn't know how to set up a party. Yeah, man, we'll set it up. You go set it up. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, we gonna hook it up.
Is that what they sound like?
And they went over there to the store, but they brought gym shoes.
They didn't have food. They didn't have
nothing for the party.
Toilets. They didn't have anything. And so now they're suing JaRule and that white man. I don't know.
Right.
I got two more, I think, quick little things. Beyoncé does not want Matthew Knowles at the hospital when she has the twins. It's alleged, but I believe it because Matthew keeps up drama and mess. And
that's terrible. He's an old man.
Knowing Matthew, he is highly likely to get one of the nurses pregnant at the hospital or something ridiculous. Because he's just, I don't know what's going on with Matt. I'm praying for him, but not that much though. And then my last little ditty is, what are you doing?
Dancing.
Why?
Because I hear music. I'm black.
My last ditty is, there is a beef going on YouTube.
Is us? I know it.
I mean, yeah, we always beefing.
Oh, okay.
But this is we beef off YouTube.
Well, we need to beef on YouTube.
Okay.
So we can be like them crazy people on the TV.
What
all of the reality show people. Except for the mans. I'm a fan.
All right. Anyway, so there's this big beef. There's a YouTuber I've been watching for a couple years named JustinJ. For some reason, he's beefing with all the black YouTubers.
Who is he?
JustinJ. You've never seen him. Okay. I've never played him for you because he curses. Actually, most of these people you don't know because they curse and I don't play their videos for you. But recently, James Caldwell, who I think you've heard me speak on, he posted a video about JustinJ, and he was reading Justin, for points and blood and all of the things. And Justin dropped $5 in his PayPal with a nice little note. James took that $5 and put it in Alexander Rogers' PayPal. Alexander Rogers is the king of reads. Justin is also the king of reads. So Justin purchased kingofreads.com. Alexander Rogers purchased thekingofreads.com. So there's this just big debacle going on right now.
PayPal made a little extra money because every time you send it, PayPal gets something.
Well, that's wonderful. Happy for PayPal.
It sounds like the people at all these churches and only the electric company's happy. The people in your church, you still got to pay their light bill.
Still do. But it's just, I don't know, it's a lot going on between, and Justin keeps getting on, and he came for another YouTuber named Messy Miles talking about how he's fat and he has a fat neck, but Justin ain't skinny, and it's just a lot going on, and I just don't understand it. it doesn't make sense. It's just,
because people watch it.
basically, yeah.
They probably like, man, that was funny.
Because I'm keeping up.
Yeah, they're probably calling each other after.
I'm keeping
Because guys are like that.
Yes, I'm keeping my eyes
Okay,
peeled.
what
But
we gonna do tomorrow? This is what we gonna do.
But no, I think for real that it's a real beef. I know Alexander and James are like cool.
Right.
Because Alexander actually called James on one of his videos and they were
Hey,
right.
what you doing?
Talking about Justin. Let's talk about it. But I think Justin really is beefing with all of these people, and it's like, what's the point? It's a mess.
He's like Cat Williams.
He's kind of like
Cat fights with children and adults.
like Kat and Monique and whoever else. It's just like you're doing too much. It's a lot going on. It's terrible, but it's great because I'm keeping up.
Yeah.
So
And you keep their views up, and
yeah, I don't mind giving my view.
they
It's
check will come in on time.
wonderful. I'm glad about it. Enjoy your checks because I'm watching. Yeah, that's all I had for the rambling report this week. Not too much going on. I may come back whenever something else goes on. I don't know.
And you'll be back in the morning.
Probably.
This is the world.
This is the world. You said that. Anyway, we're going to swoop into church. She tricked me into coming to church.
Hallelujah.
Because I was going to go home and take some more of a nap. But
You will when we get home.
I got to watch Empire.
Yes.
Take my notes.
Yes.
Do my review.
Yes.
I was going to take a nap before that.
No.
Anyway. We're going to do this. And like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say. Matea's GoFundMe is in the description, along with my information. What is wrong with you?
I have to irritate you.
Stop it. All right. When I irritate you, it's not going to be funny.
Then you'll be grounded
And that's fine.
until you're 40.
And that's fine.
Then I know where you are at least. Go
I'm
ahead.
sick of it. All my information's in the description, and that's it. I'm leaving, and I'm going to try to get away from her. You wear me out.